something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Here we go.
And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Calling a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Let's go now.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on fourth down to punt this one away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Returnable here from the 38. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over first and 10.
Go! Nice big Lion.
They go play action here on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Read option. This is Gibbs. Now he's able to break to one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. The Lions hit 9-4 now on the year, and they come in on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak, Charles, up to 7 now.
And I think that last win, that established them and stamped them, to me, as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with extreme confidence, and you need that in order to go all the way.
Second and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Viking 18. Ready up.
They'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
They've established themselves pretty well throughout this season. But, boy, what a competitive group of people. They do not like that ranking they have now because they think that they're better, and they're out to prove it again in this game.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Ready. Check. Hooker 19.
Back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
That's good.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Ready? Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Ready?
They'll run with Gibbs. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. As they come up now, second and goal.
Ready, ready.
On play action, they'll throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
Okay.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal.
Fix the eagle, fix the eagle.
They'll look to throw here. This is caught. They were able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's fourth down.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
Are you kidding me? Don't make me come down there. What just happened? Seriously, was that even
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. Fourth and goal from the 2. He'll look to throw. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A great effort there. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Lions take a chance, but they find pay dirt on fourth and goal. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 6. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Reyes. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
46-yard line.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Jair Brown on the stop there. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, zero, nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. 46 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
21. Lions 14. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And this defense not giving them anything there, maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Back to throw here. This is caught by Williams. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
A gain of 4.
It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
Oh, no doubt about it, because offensive coordinators love to call plays to send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
He'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Detroit. Isaac to Slaw. 59 yards. And the Lions are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way out of the other side of the field.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Touchdown, Seahawks. Torrey Horton, 48 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8.
28. Lions 20. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there for Detroit. 43 yards. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down.
Buffalo, 60 Vikings, 60, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Off the option. Here's Gibbs. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
That's good.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person that's on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now, because the offense is on its toes and punching. And there was another 1st down run right there.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then 1 play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Trap 60, trap 60. My man.
They'll try and throw for it. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Here we go, set.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Go.
They'll drop the throw. Pass caught, Arroyo right side. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down.
Michael Dixon to punt for the Seahawks.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Lions will take over.
Ready, break.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators are probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From the 31, here's the second down and 6.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. Cowboy Eagles. Ready.
Now back to throw. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. Called a gain of 3 on the play. And just like that, it's third down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Ready.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Get it. 18 Cardinal. 19 Lions. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Ready.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go. Panther 60. 70 Rangers.
Looking to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Back to throw again. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Ready.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
60 Bobcats. 60 Cowboy 8. Warriors 70. Bronco 8. Panther 11.
They'll look to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 44-yard line.
That's good for the Lions. First down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Well, this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
It's now 2nd
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Ready, break.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
18, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. going underneath. Gibbs has it. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That is caught. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Wide open receiver, complete. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Here's 2nd and 10.
19, here we go, set. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They're going to look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half with the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half.
Lions 31, Seahawks 28. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Brings up
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 4.
19, Viking, 18.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football open and drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Now he's got a man. Downfield is Horton. He's got room to roam. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Torrey Horton with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Seahawks have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Lions 31. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive may be a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Let's go. Go.
They go play action here on 1st down. This to the Porter, right side. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
It's a gain of 11.
11 yards there and a Lion 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Okay,
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Ready. Bronco 80.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Gravity Lions.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Oh, that one's going to hurt big time because it's a one-score game, and they certainly thought with that throw they were getting a difference-making score right there.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
60 Bison. Hawk 70.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open man, gets to throw. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively, but they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
19, start, 72. Lucky. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Calvin Ridley, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Lions 38, Seahawks 35.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick, but instead it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Let's go now.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Reyes.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 9.
19 tight. 19.
From the gun, it's Walker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
He finds his man complete. That's Horton. And boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle is going to leave him about a yard or so short. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line.
Ready.
It's a turnover on downs.
Here we go. Viking 18. 70 Lions. Ready.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and here's Gibbs. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 58 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
I absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 1st down Lions on a pickup of 13.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Ready.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Get it. 60 back. Count 80.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Back to throw here. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting 1st downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Ready.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They have 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his 2nd drop of the game. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Ready.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now back to throw. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he's going to have the Lions first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
And that's a gutsy call there on 3rd and short, because that's a play that's got a good chance of being blown up in the backfield for a big loss of yardage. But nice job out wide to gather in that screen pass, use his blockers well, and pick up the first down.
Back to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's complete right side. It's too slow. That's good for 28 yards.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Taken down.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 14. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's good.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll try to run with Gibbs. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Remember, as they try to run the ball down here, Charles, this is the number 2 rush defense in the league.
So do you accept the challenge up front? Do you get your offensive line together, get your tight end in the ball game and say, I don't care that they're number 2. Let's go ahead and show them that we can run the ball anyway? Or do you do the best thing and throw the darn thing and try and get in the end zone?
Maybe that's wiser. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Dragon 60.
He'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. but instead that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. Well, that one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a one-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. Now he's loose again. He's on his way. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter.
41.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready. 18 Cardinal.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Go.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. 64 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a yard. Another run for Gibbs here. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
On the set.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. Bronco 80. Ready, right?
They'll set up to throw. Finds Gibbs on a check down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Go. Next devices. Go devices. Ready.
They're going to look to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
Here we go. 19 target.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Lions answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives them a 7-point lead.
Seahawks 42.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboys 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Reyes.
Milroy's pass.
Here comes 2nd down.
17. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Back to throw.
44-yard line.
To the sideline. That's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
They have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
They'll look to throw. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Fourth down, 10 yards to go.
Lions. 18 Rattler.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. To the right side, complete to Miller. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go, set. Fix the Eagle. Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Panther 60.
He'll look to throw. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Lions first down, and that's the one that should seal a victory.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Seahawks 70.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he's taken down inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter